Great. Have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments.
I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines.
We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the New York Knicks. You take a look at the Knicks.
Well, more than anything, they're looking to avoid a letdown. Sometimes you get home court advantage and you maybe take your foot off the pedal a little. But they do not want to start slow and give their opponent confidence.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
You look at the Pistons. Now Barnes. Pass to McGrady. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Antetokounmpo. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Randall, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Now here's Barnes. McGrady, shot is off. Pass to Bull. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Bull. Shoots over Barnes. Shot clock at 5. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Nifty move. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Here's McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Antetokounmpo with it. Randall's in his pocket. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, rejected by Ayton. They get it back. And that one's good. Oh. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And stolen by Bull. 3-on-3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
Detroit shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. New York trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Your next breaker dance crew.
No good on the second free throw.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
That right there is a dangerous pass. I mean, the ball's in the air for a long time.
Knicks trail by 5.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Here's McGrady. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. McGrady's got 7.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Counted from distance.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Barnes. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
3 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Barnes with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Outside Levine to the paint. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. Yes, it's good. He's got 13.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
McGrady, good.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Bull. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass. To finish the layup.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's McGrady. He's got 10. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bull. It's stolen by Barnes. He gets it up. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Barnes with it. Checked by Murray. Here's McGrady. And stolen by Murray. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And finished off by Bull.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And such a presence in close. Barnes fighting through the whistle and getting his.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Barnes. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 4. Into the lanes. Oh, a good look. The Pistons clear it.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
Well, he's a consistent range scorer. Levine's team wants him to find these looks.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Ayton pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 7. Here's Randall. Off target at the rim. Antetokounmpo outside. Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Now here's Randall. He's got 6. And a missed layup. Back to Antetokounmpo. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Ayton. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And
Giannis throws it down.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
Here's Ayton. And again, no good by Detroit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Bol. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Detroit lead. Three from Barnes. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's Bol. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. A tight one here in New York City. Outside Barnes. Here's LaVine for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. LaVine's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Quick trigger there. LaVine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hand.
Here's Bol. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Randle. Outside Barnes. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And Ayton gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Up the floor. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Barnes.
The officials were right on top of that one.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 6-point lead. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of this one. For 3. McGrady shot is off. New York with the ball. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Pass to Randle. It's Barnes on the wing. 5 points in the game. And the layup is good. Barnes has got 7 points.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Back to Bol. And here is Antetokounmpo. Barnes with the rebound. Detroit leading by 6. Pulls up on the wing. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the lamp is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 24.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Levine. No good with a layup. And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More 2K action in just a moment. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Knicks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo, right side. No one near him. The Pistons clear it. Barnes with it. Pass to McGrady. Takes a 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Pistons lead by 9. Outside Levine. Outside Barnes. To the right side. Now Ayton. From deep three-point land. McGrady shot is off. Right side Barrett. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Bowl. It's picked off. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Antetokounmpo tried. Oh!
Wow! Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Barnes with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Barnes. Pass to McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Here's Ayton. And there's 2. Work on the glass. Paying off that time. Ayton's got 11 points.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's McGrady. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Nice job there by Levine, making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Knicks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Bull. Puts it up from the high post. Back to Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. Barnes with the rebound.
And it's Levine with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's McGrady. He's got 17.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's foul number 2 for him. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Levine. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
And that's just an outstanding job by Levine to take advantage of the situation and force the defender to overcommit.
That free throw good from Levine. Both free throws good from Levine.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. New York again can't hit.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
To the paint. Outside for Randall. From behind the arc. And again, no good by Detroit. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Bull. Tries again. And rejected. And he gets it back. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. With 1 on the clock. And finished off by Bull.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Right wing. Pass to McGrady. And it's New York with a rebound. 1:35 left in the third. Now here's Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. It's stolen by Barnes. And the Pistons pushing it up now. For 3, Randall. Pass to Levine. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's McGrady. He's got 17. 5 to shoot. Outside Levine. Here's the 3. No good there.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Back to Bull. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Bull. He's off on the second. Detroit leading by 8. Pass to McGrady. Up top, Levine. Here's McGrady. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Back to Aiden. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's McGrady.
And again, the Pistons missing. Antetokounmpo, left side. The layup off target. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Back to the game after this break. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. The Pistons lead by 8. Here's McGrady. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The open shot by Barnes. Pass to McGrady. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's McGrady. Clock at 6. Fires the 3.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets. Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo has got 30.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Embiid attacking. Randall deciding where to go with it. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
11 feet out, and Ayton pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 10. Here's McGrady. Pass to Levine. Out to the right wing. Ayton, the open look. The shot no good. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
And Barrett drops them both. The Pistons lead by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Now Antetokounmpo kicks it out to Barrett. Top of the key, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. McGrady shot is off.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Pass to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And finished off by Bull.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Here's McGrady. Brooks defending. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Barrett. Back to Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wing shot on the way. And it's New York with another.
And he is just showing off right now. He's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
And stolen by Murray. That one's good. This game is all even.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
Here's McGrady. Here's Levine for three. Knocks down the triple. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a shot.
Out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Detroit leading by 3. Here's McGrady. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Antetokounmpo outside. Misses the 3.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Now here's Levine. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. It's Barnes on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Brooks.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 24 seconds left in the 4th. Barrett.
Yes! And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
The 3, Barrett. And he sinks it.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Now a timeout called by New York. 8 seconds left in the 4th. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
City Axer.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Murray. To the middle. Count it!
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the catch.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're looking good, but they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. They have to lock down the perimeter and prevent a three.
Here's Barrett. And so it's Detroit who scrape by with the win. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Detroit Pistons. You look at Detroit. They've already stolen the momentum in this series, winning Game 1. Now in the catbird seat, can they close it out here at home?
And Kevin, folks will tell you that the closeout game is always the hardest in the playoffs. But when you've got a chance to close a team out, you got to make sure you're focused and determined to get the job done. And you need to do that by taking advantage of the opportunity.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Taking a look at New York, this game could be an indicator of where they stand. Greg, do you think they have what it takes to make a legitimate championship run?
I think all the teams that are still around are contenders. But you're right, we're at a stage where the special teams start to separate themselves. If they do have what it takes to win it all, I want to see that tonight.
Now here's Levine. This one for three. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Giannis inside. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Crazy athleticism. Watch out for Giannis.
Levine, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Barrett. They get it back. Here's Giannis. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And how about those long arms from Giannis? A real pest on the offensive glass.
Now here's Barnes. Randall outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
New York.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. And Barrett slams it in.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Now here's Barnes. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 5. The Knicks pull it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Jeff Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
A rapid-fire release by Levine on that.
Outside, Barrett. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got his second bucket tonight.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Here's Barnes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Barnes.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Barnes hits them both. New York trailing. Outside, Barrett to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Great understanding of his role. Giannis starting to gain some confidence.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the dunk by Barnes. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Barrett. For the 3, Barnes grabs the miss.
But not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And go outside. McGrady outside. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And here's Barrett. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the call will be Julius Randle. That is his first foul. The game. .125 left to play here in the first. Barrett wide open. He fires. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
McGrady outside. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the middle. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your Hunt Squad.
Here's Barrett. 6 points for him. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 9.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
McGrady outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bull. Wide open look. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Pistons. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can... sustain this offensive output.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Pistons leading. Outside, Levine. Barnes looking around. Tracy McGrady on the wing. To the right side. Ayton wide open. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
McGrady outside. Pocket 6. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Off target with his 3. Murray with it. Headed now by Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. In the corner, Barrett with it. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside, Levine. Ayton a screen. Puts up a deep 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's McGrady. It's rebounded by New York. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a flush by Antetokounmpo!
Playing with authority inside. Giannis not settling for the layup.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. Back to McGrady. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Puts it up. Detroit, no good that time either. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Bol.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And so, it's Detroit with it. Following the score by New York. Barnes outside. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Brooks. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Barrett. And again, it's New York.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Outside, Levine. They need this. It's hauled in by Giannis.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Randle left side. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock.
And haven't really been that sharp from beyond the arc. And they're only getting worse as we get closer to halftime.
And the dunk by Bol.
Oh, nice read by Giannis. I tell you what, as he develops, I think you're going to see a bit more point forward in his future.
Pistons trailed by 12. McGrady with the ball. He's got 7.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Pistons with possession here. McGrady outside. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
From deep, Giannis. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Bulls got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Back to McGrady. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by New York.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. It's on Zach LaVine. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's McGrady. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. McGrady's got 9.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
And they double up Murray. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Giannis. It's stolen by McGrady. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Pistons trailed by 14. Now here is McGrady. Pass to Levine. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. McGrady's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Detroit. Here's Barrett. Now here's Giannis. Good D by Barnes.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Barrett, following the bucket by the Pistons. It's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. For the finish, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And he's become a solid two-way threat. I love watching Barnes grab the steal there and finishing on the other end.
Now, here's Barrett. 15 points in the game. That's Giannis. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pistons trailed by 7. Just over a minute and a half had passed here in the third quarter. He was all alone on that one. Levine's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Left side, Barrett. A three. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
Now McGrady, 12 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Bull. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Giannis says, get off me.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pistons trailed by 5. Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's Barnes. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. McGrady outside. Picked by Randall. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Count! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second personal foul. Team 4.
Free throw no good for Ayton.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs. Size.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And this is Barrett at his best, looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Now here's Barnes. 8 points for him. A floater. Levine's shot is off.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock.
Excellent defense there from Barnes. When he's active, he is a difference maker on that end.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Giannis. He's got 12 for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 13-4 run. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
LaVine. Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, you love to have a shooter like LaVine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on the floor.
New York leading by 4. Onside, Barrett. .132 left in the third. Down low. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. And stolen by Murray. Giannis up top. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities. Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 15. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw missing.
And the first thing anyone mentions about Antetokounmpo is that freakish athleticism, incredible quickness and leaping ability. He has all the physical tools.
McGrady outside. to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Giannis.
New York Knicks ball.
24 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Brooks in the corner. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bol, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bol's got 13.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. New York leading by 7. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Bol. Pass to Barrett. Back to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
And guys, this is kind of Bol's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Barnes with it. McGrady outside. Now Levine. Back to McGrady. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul. First team.
Free throw good, McGrady.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And McGrady drops them both. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. Back to Barrett. Pass to Bol. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Murray outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. For 3, Barrett gets the three-pointer to fall. Barrett's got 20.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Barnes. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Barrett inside the three-point line. Tries again. And Giannis with the layup. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Barnes. Outside, Levine. With the drive. Can't hit from in close. New York leading by 12. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Team second.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Randall outside. For 3, Levine drills the three-pointer. Levine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Back to Barrett. Screen by Cole. And it's Barrett penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got 22.
And credit Barrett for his ability to be in control. Nice job keeping his composure there in a tight spot.
Back to Randall. Barnes outside. Pass to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Again, Levine missing.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Covered by Barnes.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's McGrady. On the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
The Knicks leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Can't get the reverse layup to fall.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on.
And just a step ahead of the D in that.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And how about this rookie taking over? Giannis is just doing whatever he wants offensively.
Back to Ayton. Outside Levine. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. At one point they led by 16. Barrett for 3. And he's... Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the New York Knicks. Take a look at the Knicks. The good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
And really, a deciding game like this, everything's magnified. And sometimes that can be a challenge. But the best players find a way to channel that energy. Playing in front of this great home crowd, I believe, can only help.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Take a look at the Pistons. They are one win away from the semifinals. And, Greg, how do they drown out the distractions and the noise and just concentrate on their job?
And Kevin, it's never easy in a situation like this. But the only thing you can do is rely on the players who got you here. If you're one of the leaders of this team, you can expect to play a ton of minutes tonight.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Fires at the elbow. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. It's all about it's a cool ball. Tipped away. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And Barnes sends it back.
There's the length. Tough to get over Scotty Barnes.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Barrett gets it to go.
Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And guys, with this stride and length, I can see Antetokounmpo becoming a huge threat off the dribble.
Here's McGrady. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, McGrady.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now the Knicks with it. Giannis outside. Out to Barrett. Shoots the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Angle down low. McGrady left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I love seeing Giannis use that athleticism. Fantastic there with the finish.
The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Bull. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, inside Bull, he does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Now, here is McGrady. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Barrett penetrating. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And we wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Ayton. They need this.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Levine is a volume three-point shooter. Good to see him knock it down from deep.
Pistons trail by 10. That's a 2 from Barnes. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside, Levine. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Ayton. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively. And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Handle outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Knicks leading by 6. Giannis left side. Inside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now, here is McGrady. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. doesn't hit that one. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's go! Let's see what you got.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Barrett. No one near him. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Yeah, look. Looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Randle.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
Using his size, Giannis!
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
Al Bol following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Pass to Giannis. Julius Randle with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. And even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now, here's Bol. Can't get it to fall. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside, Levine. into the paint. Here's Ayton. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Dillon Brooks. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
To the inside. And to Kumbo. Off with the layup. Pistons trail by 7. Down low. It's stolen by Kumbo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter to play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Barrett. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside, Levine. Picked by Randall. Unloads. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Inside. Bull, that's good. And now it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Levine's shot is off.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Second team foul.
Giannis right side. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Pistons trailed by 11. Poked away. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Bull. Barrett wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
And a really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 14-point game. McGrady outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Now here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
At the line, 2 shots.
All free throws good from Randall.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 12. And it's in there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. They shoot again. Back to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Barrett. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's McGrady. And the three off target. And so here is New York. .104 left to play here in the second quarter. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. It's Barrett on the wing. He's got 14. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And he makes good on the layup. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Barrett. And there it is for him. Barrett's got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Pistons have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Left side, Barrett. Off target from outside. McGrady outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. McGrady's got 7 points. Stolen by LaVine. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. That one doesn't go. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Knicks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your Knicks second half spot. Get loud, fans. On the court, it's your squad. Teams are turning coming fans. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
The Knicks leading by 14. Bull. And another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one falls for Bull.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Now Barrett, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Stolen by LaVine. Here's Barnes. McGrady right side. Back to Ayton. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan.
Oh!
Crazy athleticism. Watch out for Giannis.
Now Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Murray, good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to Levine. Stolen by Brooks. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he finished it off with the lay-in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just bold words. Antetokounmpo plays at a speed that just isn't fair for a big man.
Shoots with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. McGrady's got his third basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Randall after R.J. Barrett's bucket.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Barrett. Levine gets the bucket.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Stolen by Levine. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bol. Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Pass to Barnes. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Third quarter here, 3 minutes have come off the clock. And he gets the bucket.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Levine, good.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Took him no time at all on that one. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
Here's Randall. Great tee that time from Giannis. The Knicks leading by 17. From the high post. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Randall. He's got 6. Pass to Ayton. Looking to get back on track here. And it's laid in by Randall. Randall's got 8 points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Here's Giannis, plenty of space. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 22 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Barnes. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. 22 is their biggest lead. Out to Brooks. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Levine inside the three-point line. It's stolen by Kumbo. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New York.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Shot clock at 2, and that one's good. McGrady, 14 points for him.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. It's not over yet, though.
And he gets it to go.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. One-on-one fast break. And the dunk by Barnes.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the D can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
They get a hand on it. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's McGrady. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. From deep three-point land to the paint, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Now, here's Barrett.
Good contest there by Barnes. Terrific at making his presence felt on the defensive end.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Barnes. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. The Knicks leading by 12. Pass to Bull. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
At the line.
And that one falls for Bull. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
And the two-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them.
Bull up top. New York moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pistons trailed by 13. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. LaVine can't hit.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
To the inside. McGrady outside. This one for three. Again, LaVine missing. The Knicks leading by 13. To the middle. And to the Kumbo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good take from Giannis. I like seeing him go up with confidence inside.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Giannis. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. LaVine's shot is on.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And the rejection by Ayton. Here's McGrady. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
14 foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Bull. Kick out to Giannis. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons trailed by 15. Randle down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The first one falls.
And the first thing anyone mentions about Antetokounmpo is that freakish athleticism, incredible quickness and leaping ability. He has all the physical tools.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now Randle following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And, you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Now here's Brooks, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's LaVine. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Next ball.
Onside, Barrett. Nice move. Drives to the hoop. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Great understanding of his role. Giannis starting to gain some confidence.
Pass to Barnes. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And so Bol nails both of them. Here's Barnes. Pass to McGrady. Back to Levine. The three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
It's stolen by McGrady. With the shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Bol. Julius Randle with the rebound. And the Pistons with possession. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's McGrady. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. So, the New York Knicks have won the series. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs.